Why are you not introducing the show? It's your show, bro.
I tried to deflect. Just roll it out, big man. Roll it out. Welcome to the End2End Football Podcast. Here with my co-host to my right. Kuda, what are you saying?
Oh, we out here, innit? We out here. What can we do?
And yeah, the man that's at the bottom again.
Relax. I got a draw. I didn't lose.
We got
I say relax.
We got dubs out here. So let's go. Anyway, tell them who you are.
Abs End2End. I had a great weekend. I had an excellent weekend.
How?
We got a draw.
I met up with some friends. Had a drink. Had loads of laughs and jokes. And United didn't lose. There you go. Great weekend.
The bar is in hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bar is in hell. So what are we saying? A certain man knocked them off their perch.
Oh God, hold on 1 second. Go on, Abs. Say what you got to say.
Brother.
Haterade is coming.
Brother.
Gone.
They joined us on the perch. They didn't knock us off it, bro.
No. I'm talking about what your man said. Yeah, your man said he's gonna knock off Liverpool off their perch,
Which he did.
and then now they're back.
And he retired. And now they come back.
What? So he's gonna come back? Yeah.
No, he done his job. He done his job. The other fucking early. Sorry, take
Right,
that back.
You see? Yeah, right.
The
So
other-
let's see, man.
What was it, 6 managers we've had since didn't do their job and continue to win. So, yeah, man. Listen, I have no hate towards Liverpool, right? Surprisingly, right? Just on football terms. not rivalry.
You know what I'm saying? Say that
On
again.
football terms, no rivalry, no nothing. Yeah, the league doesn't lie. They're the best team in the league this season, right? I could sit here and make excuses and put reasons behind it and all the rest of it, but it's simple as they were the best team. They deserve to win. They've joined us in the 20 zone, right? And we have to pray that they don't get 21. That's it. That's it. That's it, right? They deserve it. They've won it. They've played. To be fair, I'll even say they've probably played the best football as well for majority of the time, even though you would say some of that football was very Salah oriented, but it doesn't matter. Like, they've done their job. They've done their job on minimum.
You know them backhanded compliments.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just had to throw some bit of haterade in there.
A little bit of
Carry on.
salt, yeah?
Just a little bit, right? But yeah, I mean, minimum investment as well. New manager. They're doing things other teams can't do. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, man. Well, congrats to them. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, on a football thing, we knew it was coming. It's done now. It's completed. The team that was chasing done their job that they always do, which is let everyone else down. I've got tea, but yeah, you get the hint. Yeah.
Oh, I got my bottle.
Bottle.
Carry on, boys. Carry on. I have to get this bottle. I'm sorry.
You know what? Save me.
See, just like Liverpool. Come prepared, bro. Come prepared.
There we go, mate. Highland Spring. Yeah. Highland Spring. Arsenal's favourite water. Yeah. Arsenal's favourite water. But yeah. They did their job, bro. There's nothing else to be said, is it? You did your job.
So I see a little comment there. but nobody cares. Nobody cares because everybody knew it was coming.
I mean, yeah, it was basically, we were counting down. Anyone has to be honest.
Everybody knew it was coming. So, Joe, that little comment there, bit of salt, mate. But it's cool.
You got to sprinkle a little bit of salt in it. You got to.
Of course, coming from where we are, where you are, I can understand the saltiness still.
Okay, you need to just do your win without mentioning no one that
anyway, boys.
We didn't side with you.
Let's remember to stay hydrated.
Arsenal's favorite drink, and look at the size of the bottle because that's 3 years worth of tears.
I've actually got you.
That's a good one. I don't want to laugh at your foolishness right now, but that's actually a good one. Man said, "What phase is unslotting?" You know,
phase 1.
What phase is unslotting in that?
Phase 1.
Phase 1.
But no, boys. They beat Madrid. Remember that.
Who's that?
They've got the Arsenal. They got the We Beat Madrid trophy. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Put that in your trophy cabinet, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Next to the invincible one, you know, is yours gold and that. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. And you know what? Thinking this right. Because
I want to hit some of them, man. I'm just gonna let this one go, and I'll let you jump on. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of this this league, the quality of this league title. So the quality of the league is so poor this season. You know, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, the league has fallen off this year, and I'm like, but you didn't win though. So how can you sit there to say the quality of the league has fallen off, but you're the one that's second?
Do you know what?
I don't get the logic.
You know what? Actually, now you said that, that's actually mad because the quality of the league has dropped down and you're in the same position as when the quality of the league was better twice before.
I mean,
you know what?
The man said to me, yeah, like, yo, obviously I've been talking to Arsenal fans, you know what I mean? They've been on my line recently, you know, but when the conversation in general was like, oh, you know, if we were like what we were last season, you know, we would have won. And I'm like, first of all, the maths don't matter. But however, even if we ignore that, if we were what we were last season, we would have knocked you out. But who cares? You're dead. We're dead. So let's stop the foolishness. Do you know what I mean? What are you saying right now? And boy, this week and next week, the pressure is on. You know what I mean? Yep. You know, the Madrid kind of pressure was not on. Because before everyone thought they were going to get knocked out. This time, you're watching them man there lift the league. And you know, this is your only chance of a trophy.
And you go
and don't let Spurs also reach a final in the same time. The pressure is on. You know what I mean? The pressure is on. It's nasty work. But anyway, carry on. What are you going to say, Abbas?
Yeah, do you know what? I wanted to lift my bottle up to the team that they beat as well for the game to confirm it because Tottenham.
What are they going to do?
What did you expect?
A game.
It was a game.
No, it was a one-way game. They took from the moment they took the lead, from that point onwards, it was downhill.
Can I ask you a question? They've got a record of 19 losses. What did you expect was going to happen? Did you think it was
19 losses where?
In the league.
In the league, yeah, 19 losses.
They have 9. Obviously, I'm not saying I don't believe you, man. But I just want to double check.
Go ahead, run it.
For my own sanity. I know you might have telling the truth. But that just sounds wild. Brother, that sounds wild. 19 losses.
19 L's.
That's half the games. And we ain't even finished. Yo. This is that. Yeah, show me this table right now. 19 losses. Jesus is Lord. 19. Huh? Are you telling me the truth? Oh my days.
you think that was going to happen coming to Anfield?
Oh no. I need to dissect this 19 L's. So who's actually lost more than them? The relegation teams. Hold on. Only the relegation teams have lost more games. Boy. Yo, that team they're playing in the semis might have something for us, Tell you. That might not be a walk in the park, boy.
Let's not talk about them semis right now because it could be peak for another man down there, boy.
Yeah, them man are praying. They're praying that Nico ain't available, boy. You know what I mean? They don't want no chat of recovering from injury.
Bruv, all Nico has to do is just slap it from the halfway line, and Nana's not saving it, bruv. You are where you are in the league, boy.
But SAS, another league title.
Come
and
on.
let's be real. When Klopp left,
didn't see it coming. No.
You know what I mean?
For a top 4 finish, brother. I mean, before you even get to the questions, I know where you're going with it. I expected a top 4 finish, bro.
It was a top 4 finish ticket, and obviously the way you started, it was like,
not even expecting. I was hoping.
I said I was hoping
because obviously I don't know the manager, innit? And I've seen managers come in and do badly, innit?
Yeah.
Especially Dutch managers. It's shown in the league, innit?
You know that mad thing. That's the funniest thing here. Yeah, that is a Palace and United straight.
Bro, he wasn't even aiming for you. He wasn't aiming for you. He
just hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Right? Just 2 birds with 1 stone, blood. Because we had a Dutch manager that had.
Yeah, he never won a game. I know. I knew what I was saying. I wasn't just aiming at you. Like I just come on, brother. I called you yesterday to check on your mental health. Yesterday, I called you today to remind you. I'm not looking at your team. We're in the same league, but 2 different leagues. If you know what I mean, innit? I wasn't trying to throw no stones at you at all. There's no need. You see, when a man's down, I don't like to kick them up when they're down. I'll be honest.
I honestly can't remember if I had this ego when Man United were winning. I don't.
Did you know why?
It's a long time now.
Yeah, that's what you don't remember. Oh my lord!
Man set himself up for dying.
Yeah, whether it was long ago or not, I'm just sitting there thinking, I don't think I was this cocky.
When was that? Like 2009? Is that the last time you won it? Oh no, you must have won it.
It might have been 8, bro.
Yay! Why am I thinking you were there 2011? Oh, you were in the Champions League final 2011, no? Well, I'm getting my things mixed up.
Oh no, it's 2010, 2011. In fact, let me just check one more year.
Man's hoping for a closer year.
Yeah, 2012, 2013. Yeah, I'll take that. 1 second. Let me just go 13, 14. And that's where it all started going wrong. Yes. No, because I went to the first year, Man United at the top. Second year, Man United at the top. The third time I checked, Man United 7th. That's when it started. That's when it started.
That is diablezy, man.
Yeah, so 2012, 13. Yeah. What was that? 15 years ago? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But SAS, obviously you got the dub. Man City are coming back strong. Obviously I'm not mentioning the other team. Because we know what's going on over there. Yeah. Man City will be coming back strong next year. So summertime. Transfers.
Yeah.
I
need to see something. I don't want to see no 14 point something again. Don't try and run that back. Don't run that back. You need to run it up this transfer window, brother. Because if you wanna attack all the competition on like to try and win them, you need more depth than what we've got. Because once you start picking up injuries, it's curtains.
Thing is, yeah, and this is
you need another goal scorer. Because
we don't need another. We need a goal scorer, striker. We need. Let's just clear that up right now.
You know what's funny about that? Yeah, that Joker is baggy. He's hit a hat trick in the thing, yeah, but. It's the Portuguese league, so they might have been stung by that league already. So they don't even watch him, man. They're like, I don't care what you're doing over there.
And that's the thing, because I remember the time where, like, and this is not a dig before you bite back and try and embarrass United, which is, we don't need help doing it. I remember the time when everyone feared you is when you had Salah and Mane, and you just knew one of them was getting a goal.
Yeah,
most times it was both of them getting a goal. Did you get what I mean? Like, that you had no plan. And then if for some reason you managed to have a plan to keep them quiet, one of them will run from midfield and go score a goal as well.
Yeah, well, Bobby will get a goal here and there.
Yeah, and Bobby would. But I think the season particularly, I don't think he did that great that season, but he created most of the chances.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but we won a league with them two in it as well.
Yeah. So I think that's what you're missing. Now, Diaz is not quite it. We're not going to mention the other centre forward. I think Gakpo, I don't know. You could tell me. I just think sometimes he's so hot and cold.
Well, he come back from he had got injured as well.
Okay, yeah.
I'm surprised. Like, at the start of the season, I was like, "Right, this guy's really cooking." And then and that was it.
Jota, I don't think you're. I'll be surprised if you guys don't try and move Jota on as well.
I think that'll be a smart move. You know what I mean? To get Jota out of here.
Get some money for him.
He's a cold finisher, but yeah, you know that if you're injury prone, it's not gonna get better in it. You know what I mean? As you're getting older, it's just not.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but then to get rid of loads of players and bringing new players could be a problem, innit? Because you lot have seen it in the past where teams bring in loads of players and it doesn't work out, they don't click, and then it's another rebuilding process. And I don't want to hear nothing. Oh yeah, trust the process. He's won one league, and then did 5 years down the line we're in the same, finishing second every 2 minutes.
You can't say trust the process, yeah.
Yeah, phase one, bro.
No, come on. I think people talking about trust the process. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you've just done something that last time I saw a certain team do it. Yeah, I was in year 11.
That's disgusting.
I was in school uniform, bro. You know what I mean?
It's a long day. And you know the fun thing, if you know it, time to take the glasses off. It's funny, them man, they don't come in here and talk no more. What's happening?
Nah, they what they've done, they've turned their attention to just making fun of United, and they're jumping on the Liverpool bandwagon. People like Obi, I see them celebrating with Liverpool.
Celebrating what? You see when I'm not one of those people like that. No, you see the beginning of the season, yeah, or the end of last season when Klopp just said he was leaving. They said it was between them and City that's gonna go for this league. We weren't looked at. Look at us now.
It's crazy,
you know. And just ring a bell. 2020, Arteta, you gave us the guard of honor. Run that back again. Run it back again. Run it up. I'll be there, watching, waiting, ready.
Do you know
coming for you, Arsenal fans? Head back.
I've gone all the way
back. The tweet that I saw, that said, yo, I need that. They said that I need that thing. What's it called? The God of Honor, North Korean style. You know, I was like, nah, you're taking liberties. Man said,
I'm not gonna lie, boys. Yeah, I've gone all the way back to 2004. I can't see Arsenal's name top. Like, I'm just keep going backwards.
It's been 20 years. It's been 20 years already since they lost.
20?
Yeah, I think it's 20. 21. It might be 21. Yeah.
Come on, 21.
Yeah, 2001. Yep.
Yeah. I forgot to count.
Longer than that.
Sorry.
What? 2001 for what? The league.
For the last time Arsenal won the Prem.
No, 2004. Let's not do ABBA stats. Let's
yeah, it's 20. Yeah. It was 20.
Just type in 2004.
2008. 2004 to 2005.
2003 to 2004. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
sorry. I just landed on.
They won. That's the invisible season.
So how did you get back to 2001? You just skipped.
Yeah, you tried to do something.
Because he gave 2004, so I went, okay, let me go check, and he wasn't there. I thought, hold on.
Man's doing 2004 like September table.
I was going to go back. I went to 2001 and I said I'm going to work my way down onto like 2010 and see where it was, bruv. So I just skipped that. I wasn't there yet. But yeah,
2004, man. That's 21. That's legal age to drink in America. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's diabolical.
When you compare it to something like that, that's mad.
Brother, someone that was born during them title celebrations, you know what I mean? He's finishing uni and
He's probably born because of them title celebrations.
I've not experienced happiness since.
Exactly. That's why we're running the older child.
Go close. I mean, yeah, that time, you know, when Leicester won the league, we always forget that Arsenal were actually challenging quite a lot.
Spurs as well were challenging.
Spurs as well towards the end, but Arsenal had fallen off. But halfway through that season, I'm pretty sure Arsenal were doing not too bad that year. Yeah, and then you get pipped by Leicester and yeah. Then obviously we got the
but they spent that season celebrating knocking Tottenham out of second place. Or was it second place? Or something like that near the end.
I think it was the last day of this thing. Yeah. Last day of the season, pipping up the Champions League, isn't it?
But it is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm not going to say I'm disappointed though, because all the Arsenal fans and the Chelsea fans that were talking, they haven't shown their face since.
You know what?
I know I have to be here, but all United fans in the comments have been here show after show.
Now that you mentioned Chelsea,
come back, your boys, man.
Chelsea fans really get away with it, you know. They pop up when everything is going well, yeah, and you start to realize, oh, right, my uncle's a Chelsea fan. No, I didn't know that. Yeah, like, right, yeah, and then you see in these times, Chelsea fans become like F1 fans in that. They don't even watch football, man.
I'll tell you this. My dad's a Chelsea fan. He's been he never used to be public with it, right? Right? But see when Drogba and them man were there, he was saying, "Oh, Chelsea played today, yeah." I said, "Oh, you're a Chelsea fan." Apparently, he doesn't watch football anymore.
You know, like
he doesn't know the time Chelsea played anymore.
Because remember when they won the title race in September and October. Do you know what I mean? Huh? When they won the title race.
That seems a long time ago.
Yeah, when they were doing fake humble and that, yeah. They all withered away. This title, I mean, Liverpool walked away with it, yeah. But it's just had some funny moments. Yeah, the time where Chelsea were like thinking they might do something. Yeah, the time where obviously Arsenal, when they had a few injuries at the beginning of the season, they were like, nah. Liverpool, they're gonna get hit with injuries. Or remember, like, Liverpool haven't played anyone. Remember that one? Liverpool haven't played anyone. Man was saying Liverpool haven't played anyone in like game 20, and it's like I'm sure they've played like all the teams now. Like, and they're gonna play them again.
We haven't played nobody good. We ain't played nobody good. Yeah. In the Champions League, we hadn't played nobody good. All right, cool.
You know, so all these narratives just seem to die. Yeah. And you can just watch Liverpool get over the line. Next season should be interesting. I'll tell you that. The dangerous thing, though, I've heard some worrying news this week. Very worrying news, yeah.
Yeah.
That bold pagan. Apparently, he's trying to get back with his wife.
Yep.
Now this is a problem because since they were separated, he's had a disaster season. Yeah. Now he's trying. Now that he's, you know what I mean? Football is going left. He's realized,
that's my good luck charm, innit?
You know what I mean? Maybe this woman is a good luck charm. Now I'm trying to revive the team.
That's the tactician, bro.
You know what I mean? He's a nasty guy. He's an absolutely nasty
guy. That's what
I
found. I've realized now, yeah. She's the one that she's been giving him advice through team meetings.
Isn't it? You want to talk about pillow talk, you know what I mean? His pillow talk, his tactics and
That's why he can't explain the moves in words. He has to go through the video that he watched from her to do. Yeah, you have to go here and here and here and all the rest of that stuff.
I said, rah. Because if this man was winning a treble, yeah, you'd have forgot about that lady. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that now. But anyway, it is what it is. What did they say? Behind every great man and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on.
Trust.
Yeah. Well, anyway. So shall we move on to where should we go? Should we go United, FA Cup.
Let's do something positive first. Let's do your semi-finals.
Let's go Palace. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to do fake stats here, but Crystal Palace against Aston Villa. Yeah, yo, Glasner has Emery's number. You know, honestly, pretty sure we beat them every game this season.
Ooh, well, now that's a.
You know what I mean?
Let me go check.
I'm telling you. Obviously, he needs a fact check. You know what I mean? I don't want to be saying nonsense. But I'm pretty sure we beat them. I know we beat them at their place. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's been an absolute cooking for them, man. Yeah, we've had them up, and this game, nothing to be said. Yeah, that 3-5-2 tactic, clean. All right, you got mediocre players. Yeah, looking like.
Yeah, you beat them 4-1 at home.
There you go.
Scroll back to.
Then there's a 2-2, I think. No, that's before that.
No, that was Man City at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but funny enough, November 2-2. Yeah.
Yeah. So, man's come in and had them up, and they have better players, quote unquote, on paper. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Adam Morton running the midfield. Yeah. Eze. I mean, what a finish. But problem with him, you know what it is with me on Eze? Yeah? The reason I can't get fully behind my man is he plays with zero urgency, you know. Eze plays football, yeah, like we're 5-0 up. Like from the start of the game. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he just doesn't have that urgency. But when it clicks, it clicks. But sometimes he can be infuriating, you know. You're losing a game and he's just doing like just looking cash with it.
But is that the best? Is that the big fish in a small pond syndrome?
Do you know what? Yeah. When we had Olise, for example, we had Olise and Eze. Yeah? I always knew Olise. Yeah, this brother is not lasting in this team. Eze, it was like, all right, Eze could go, but maybe to like a Tottenham or something. Olise, I could see, nah. This is the man that can play for the top clubs. You get what I mean? Eze, for me, I couldn't sit here and tell you, nah, he can definitely play for the, you know what I mean, the big teams. Not for me. Yeah, not for me.
Do you know what? That comment has actually got something in my mind. Yeah.
This comment, yeah. This comment, no, hold on. This comment will get us relegated next season. I'll tell you that now.
You know what? You kind of answered the question, but let me run through some delicate questions first, bro. If you guys make Europe,
I'm worried.
Is the man spending money on the squad?
No, he's not. He's not.
And you think he's still selling?
He's looking at that Thursday money like, never in my life have I seen Palace, receive this kind of checks. Yeah, and he's going to chop that money and collect.
But the second question, you think he's still going to sell your assets then?
Listen, he's going to move with that money, like a dictator when they get the IMF funding.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
They'll say, "I'm going to build a bridge."
You never see the bridge.
You never see it, blood, yeah. You never see this bridge. Yeah, and you see like that when I said Munoz at the right wing back, yeah. They signed him up to a new deal, and I saw some Palace fans being very naive, talking about, this shows ambition. We're tying him up to a deal. Big man, he's tying him up for potential P's. That's what he's doing. Adam Morton is licking his lips. Eze is licking his lips. Do you know what I mean? Mateta, the way Mateta's been playing, he's probably licking his lips with that as well. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, this ownership, I don't trust it. Yeah. They're so cheap, but they'll randomly spend money on foolishness. That we got from Arsenal.
We can't even say his name.
No,
bro.
No, he does not deserve to be my name. You know what's in Ketty? What's his number? Okay, I said his name there, but what's his number?
20 something in it.
Yep. Palace squad number. Come on, show me. What's his squad number this year?
No, you know what? Number 9.
Yes. See number 9. Biggest waste of money since that Benteke piece.
Benteke. Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And Benteke actually had moments with us.
How much was Franca?
But that way he wasn't that much though. Yeah, and it wasn't that much hype.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Fair.
Yeah, it wasn't that much hype. Yeah, this year enough. But anyway, let me not do that. Let's go to the positives. Yeah, Mateta's performance. Yeah, I've never seen a striker miss a pen and still walk away. Yeah, and he deserves a standing ovation. Like that's how good he was. Yeah, that's how good he was. I thought I was seeing Didier out there. Yeah, he was moving mad out there. I was like, it's incredible. You know when you watch these players do that, yeah, like Mateta, because I think back not to last season, the season before, how rubbish he looked, right? And you think, and this is them things where that reminds you that these players that make it into professional football, yeah, if they play against you, man, yeah, Mateta scoring 20 goals against the man, them, you know what I mean? Like it reminds you, like there's obviously levels in it, like you know what I mean? Because you see what he can do with confidence. It's like, who is this guy? The hold-up play, the passing, who's crossing with his weak foot, that finish against Arsenal.
Yeah.
During midweek.
Brilliant goal.
Brilliant goal.
I mean, but then you think back 2 seasons ago, you're like, you wouldn't think that guy can even pull that off.
I don't even see him getting into the right position to get the shot off.
Do you know what I mean?
Mate, 2 years ago, he was your second target after Uncle.
Uncle I.
Oh, the Uber driver. Yo, I'm glad I don't have to watch that man again where we play football. Pause. But yeah, like absolutely nasty work. Absolutely nasty work. That Mitchell reminded me of old Mitchell with a chance, yeah. Because Mitchell, I was about to give him the redemption that I've given Mateta, yeah. Because I've been saying, you know what, Mitchell, you don't look great, but you're doing the job in the system, and this is why these modern players, man, they need managers with tactics, managers that give them clear instructions. Yeah, because you look at a Mitchell, yeah, not to dogpile in your team, Abbas, yeah, but if we put Mitchell in your team, right, we will be like, right, this is rubbish. Like, let's be real. You know what I mean? Yeah? But he's playing in the team. He's very clear what he has to do. He knows exactly what he has to do. He actually,
are you sure?
He said, brother, in United, nah.
I'm agreeing with you, but some part of me thinks you'll actually be all right.
Yeah.
Nah, you're thinking of what you see at Palace, but you're forgetting what your team does to players. That's what you're forgetting.
That's a very fair point. That's a very, very.
This is what you're forgetting, yeah? Because you remember Wan-Bissaka? What Wan-Bissaka looked like at Palace, and what he became. I mean, he had moments though with your team. He had a couple of little flashes.
No, but I actually thought he was solid. I still hate the fact he's gone.
But then sometimes I was like, Lord have mercy, what am I watching here? Yeah,
I don't think he was bad for them.
I honestly should. Yeah. Right after now, see now, yeah.
Nah, but you know what?
Thing about football that I enjoy, yeah. Sometimes there's people that's effective, and there's people that look good. Everyone at United went for the guy that looked good, and removed the Mr. Effective. They said, "No, you go."
How dare you say that? How dare you say that?
Said I get?
I said, how dare you say that about Martial?
Just to make it clear for you, man, I was talking about the low, yeah. Now we've had the low, game in, game out, no interruption, no one to compare him to, just him. Just him. We now know how foolish we were in our ways, right? Because that Amazon delivery nonsense that people were calling the low at the beginning, all of a sudden now, all packages are lost.
Bro, but the thing, I mean, that's a valid point. The only problem with you guys as an example is kind of I should have used another thing, but you guys as an example is kind of difficult because people like Lukaku were being laughed at there. But now you look at the team and what you've got. You think Lukaku, right? That was good times. Cavani was like, oh, he's too old. Right now, you're thinking, yo, should have kept Cavani. Odion Igalo. Odion Igalo was like a January.
Igalo could come and play now. Yeah, Mr. Out. I just wanted to smash it. Yes, you come and smash the ball in the net.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of them other players from before that you look at them now and you're like, raw. Maybe they weren't that bad, you know.
Of course, there's even some of them on loan. There's even some of them on loan that.
Oh, shut up, Sean. Sorry, I didn't mean to bite like that. Sean, piss off. Piss right off. Because if you're going to try and tell me Anthony is good.
Hey, I saw Anthony's bang one in with the right foot, you know.
Brother, I don't care. I don't care. That is perfect
because he looked like his right foot didn't even work. It was just for standing, bro, when he was playing for you. How come he can shoot?
Because he had too much time fighting with his left foot to use his right. Let him go to that league, bro. Let him go. Let them. Unfortunately for you, 40 and then keep it, bro.
40, bro. You must not know this is La Liga, bro. Bro, outside of the big three, no one's got bread blood. You're spending on 40 on anyone, brother. You better just hope he shines there and someone else actually pays money for him.
Whatever the case is, bro, just go. Because I'm having. Do you know what it was? Sorry, Sean. Because what's happening is here. I'm getting too much revisionism about players on loan. It's only 2 players because Rashford is doing exactly what Rashford. Yeah, okay, yeah, fuck you. just I'm not even, bro. I'm not even giving that the response you deserve. Just a straight fuck you, bro. Right? Because people are giving me revision of Anthony and McTominay, and I'm just looking at them going,
"Hey, McTominay banged on in this weekend. Still, he's going for the title.
Yeah, he scored 2 this weekend. But when I look at what McTominay is doing, he did exactly the same thing United, but not at the same ratio in terms of goals. So
he would have been top goal scorer if he was still at United.
I mean, possibly because of the way.
Actually, do you know what? Yeah, I have you right because McTominay actually played up front. I reckon he bagged more than Højlund.
I'm not even going to argue with you.
Even the goal Højlund scored, yeah, I was actually watching it. Bro, he didn't know that ball.
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. 100%.
He just reacted. He just just stick a leg up. Bang, went in, and then he celebrated as if he equalized in a title race. You know what I mean? To go above another team or something. I was like,
and
this celebration is. I know you're starving. You know what I mean? That's a man that's starving, right? What is he posting on Instagram? No, I'm not even United fan. I'm getting mad now. What is he posting? No, because I'm getting sick of these players just posting stuff.
He put a picture of him celebrating, saying we wanted the win. But I needed that.
Brother, your fans needed you to score more goals, yeah? We're talking about what they need, yeah?
So we had a conversation about this morning, all United fans, right? People couldn't understand why I was angry about it. I said, and someone even came and goes, oh, maybe he's just posting to save his brand. I said, okay, cool. Let me put this picture to you, yeah? He said something for every goal he scored this season. I think it's 5, right? He's put a post up every time. Has it made him better and score more goals? No. Brother? I think this goal to the last goal he scored is something like it's double figures of games in between. The last one he posted something as well. And then someone was like, oh, yeah, but it's his brand. He has to post something. I said, do you know what could save his brand? If he did his first job properly, which is score goals. Or every brand deal you can get is linked to you performing on the pitch. So if you're not performing on the pitch, why are you worried about brand deals for? Why are you worried about brand deals? Bruv, go do your bread and butter, which he's never going to do.
And you know, let me keep the same energy here. So you don't think this is just some United agenda / pylon. Yeah? I can't stand these players posting stuff. Yeah. And I'll start with my boys here, Madrid. You know how it was irritating me between the first leg of the Arsenal game and the second leg. The way these cockroaches are posting, yeah, believe we're gonna go until just sounding like Robbie on AFTV, yeah. People like Rodrigo posting like the Bernabeu and the eye emojis and all this kind of stuff, yeah. Brother, you posted an eye emoji, and we never saw you. The eyes for you. We're there to look for your performance. Now, so I'm derailing this now. Sorry, because this is winding me up now. I'm tired of this man posting. Even after this weekend, I'm seeing posts. We tried this, that, and the other. You've been trying all season, brother. Yeah, you've been scud. Yeah, We go again. You're not going again, bro. You're playing Barca in a couple of weeks. You're getting cooked again. Yeah, so you're not going again. Don't post nothing, innit?
Was that in the league this time?
Yeah, well, we played them this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cup, innit?
That was the cup. They lost.
Yeah.
But the referee played a
No.
lot.
Let's not deflect. I'm not even doing referees. Yeah. Now I'm getting mad now. Yeah. This is now becoming Real Madrid fan TV. This is me outside. Yeah. Hey, sack him, blood. Yeah. This is me now. Yeah. Like, man's to get mad. Yeah? I'm tired of this youth posting foolishness. Right. Man talking about we go again. Actually, I'll take it back. They battered you in pre-season. Yeah. Man was saying, last season we beat them in all the actual games. Yeah. This is pre-season, whatever, minor things. Okay. You bucked them in the league. Slapped you 5-0, 4-0, whatever it was, yeah. Cookage. Right? We go again posts. You bucked them again in the Super Cup final. Fried. We go again posts. What are you going again to do? Yeah? You bucked them in the cup final. Yeah? Fried. Yeah? Oh, yeah. 5 games remaining in the league. Let's go for it. What are you going for, blood? You're going to their ground now, yeah? You're going to get cooked again, and you're going to be posting, we go to what, blood? What are you going to?
Frying pan.
Yeah? Exactly. Going to the frying pan. Close the roof as well, bro. Make sure the heat stays in. Nice cookage. Huh? Absolute donuts, blood. Oh, here it is. We go again, posting nonsense, blood. Yeah, the real G's didn't post nothing, blood. The man is posting trophy pics at the end of the season. Yeah, just posting foolishness.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Players.
I don't mind, but I see saw the post with every goal scorer of the game, innit?
That's not a problem. See, this is a weird thing. I don't actually mind when they post when they win. Yeah, I hate the posting when they lose, and it's like some sob story, story about you know, it wasn't what we were hoping for, and you know the man didn't write that. You know what I mean? Shut up, lad.
It's all their PR people, bro.
That's what here, man.
I remember when Mata, there was a lot of players that did it on the Jose time. I think maybe Ole as well. And I was just like, bro, I don't want to see another apology, bro. I just want you to work harder on the pitch. I was like, you could make, yeah, bro.
What's it, ChatGPT? I'm telling you, man.
Because you can make everything disappear if you just work harder on the pitch. Sometimes it's as little as that. Just work harder on the pitch, and then once you start working harder, the next thing I'll be like, okay, cool, score more goals. But so I guarantee you, if you work harder, you're gonna get the goals anyway.
So what about United this term? I'm sure they're working harder, isn't it? In games.
Are they? Are they?
Well, some players are.
You know, I just seen him hiding the smirk. Why am I even taking you seriously on this?
What? No, wait. I was being dead serious.
Do you know? I know they're not working. Okay, I know some players are not working harder.
Some players are working harder. You getting
some players are doing their jobs. Like Casemiro's doing his job to an extent. Bruno's definitely doing his job. Mainu's doing his job now. He's back, but like I can't tell you what's going to make my man successful because I just don't think he has it. Period. It's just never going to work. I'm sorry. I said this last season as well, and I've been saying this season has just confirmed it to me. And then,
do you know what's been good for you lot though? I think the good thing for you lot is that Ahmad is back.
Oh, yes, back,
yeah, Ahmad's
yes, back. Ahmad and
just in time. Yeah.
Look at this one.
Yes.
Yeah, blood.
Yes.
Yeah, blood.
He's been starving.
So happy,
bro, I gotta hold on to something, bro. I gotta leave with something, bro.
Sick of seeing the Ganacho run around the place.
I've had enough of Ganacho skying the ball in the air like it's rugby, bro. Get me real sauce on the pitch, please, man. But I know,
but this PR stuff is frustrating, and it comes from the top, trickling down as well from the management. Trickling down, yeah. And you know another thing that wound me up again. Sorry, I'm going back to Madrid. We'll come back to this. Another thing that wound me up, is leave it like that because that color art needs to be seen right there. Because this manager came out after this game and said, "Oh, at least this time we competed." I was like, "Big man, go and manage Tottenham. Don't even go to Brazil. Go and manage Tottenham, yeah, because this is how you're chatting now." Yeah, go and manage Tottenham, innit? We competed, doing moral victories at Madrid. Are you taking the? What? Moral victory?
Hey, hold on. Remind me, yeah. Didn't Xavi used to do that at Barcelona as well?
This is what I used to laugh at Xavi exactly about, bro. Yeah, he used to say stuff like "pride in defeat." I was creasing, bro. I was cussing the Barca.
Sure.
Yeah?
I knew he did.
Yeah, no. I don't care, blood.
He used to cuss this guy out anytime. Man will put out some statement after a loss. Kuno will quote tweet it straight away and put something there every time, bro.
This is the stuff.
Again, I'm not gonna lie. It's embarrassing doing
it's
that.
embarrassing.
It's like shameless, bro.
Bro, this man, like, he's so desperate to stay and keep this job. Because, big man, you're 60. Retire, man. Just go away. Yeah. All right. Even the Brazil, them saying he's going to Brazil, I don't even like that. Yeah, it's annoying that Brazil was this scud anyway. He's going there to do what? Like, they're going to be worse. He's going to improve nothing.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, man.
He wants to take his eyebrow antics to the World Cup. Yeah. Let's watch that way.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think you're right. It's time to retire.
Think about the old days. It's the old days.
No, but it's like someone said, yeah, it's better to quit while you're ahead than that means for someone else to make you quit. Now, I know he's not quite ahead right now, but if he goes to next season and has the same sort of season,
same, it'll be worse.
I don't think this guy can take another season.
Same. Man said same. It'll be worse.
So I think he
might be battling for top
people
5.
Start side-eyeing him. You get what I mean?
No, because like I said, I agree with you. He needs to, even now, he's mudded, but he still won Champions League, still won, top 5 leagues, whatever. Yeah. The accolades are there, yeah. Your name is still hitting, innit? Yeah. Don't go the Mourinho side. Mourinho he's gone too long in the mud now. Where we remember he's a good manager, but we don't respect him like that now. Do you know what I'm saying?
And the teams keep
been mudded. That's what I'm saying. He's been mudded for so long. You know what I mean?
You say that. I think when he was deep in that mud is when he took out Spurs as a team.
Oh, do you know what? Him and Conte, could not believe the mentality of that club when they landed. They couldn't believe it. Both of them were losing their minds about.
You know what? They got to the final and then they sacked Mourinho.
Oh, that's just Spurs, boy. They got that failure demon, boy. It's strong.
Remember what he told Wenger? That he was a specialist in failure. Tottenham as a whole, it's the specialist in failure.
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you what, Spurs, you better lift up the European trophy somehow, bro. Please. Let's do this.
This agenda of yours is
I would have been on that bandwagon again. Because I know why Sean's doing it, and I want to be involved, but we're also in there, and we need it.
And the thing is, as I said to Abs earlier on when I spoke to him, it's not a dig at your team. If your team wins it, you win it, innit? But I need Spurs to win that trophy.
I get it. I completely get it. I get it. I mean, if I just took myself out of it, the chaos Tottenham winning a European trophy and Arsenal not winning anything would cause madness.
But you know what, to me, I hear your agenda, but I ain't gonna lie. That's 3 opportunities to bottle it for Tottenham, and they're taking one of them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? You're giving that team. You're giving that team 3 chances to bottle it.
To be fair, they're almost. Well, actually, I can't talk. Actually, what am I saying?
Like, honestly, this team they're about to play, even if it was United that were playing them, I'd be like, you know what? I'm sure United will get past this team. You know what I mean, they might go to hell and back on a foolish thing, but I'm sure they'll get past this team. See, Spurs. No word of a lie. I'm not too sure about them. I reckon they could fumble it, with this team. Especially if they don't do if they do foolishness in their own ground and don't beat this team by like a margin of 2 goals or more. Let's say they win 2-1 at home, or it's just a draw or something, or if they lose, Lord, you know what I mean? And then they have to go to wherever that team is, or whichever way it is. Yeah, I don't trust them, man. I don't trust that team.
Yeah,
you know what?
You know what, them, man. Yeah, when you give them that. You give them if they were playing this team in a preseason friendly, batter them. You know what I mean? Or first game of the season. Oh yeah, it looks nice.
Important settings, boy.
Give them that importance, boy. It's like that badge. That bird just starts to make noise, yeah, and just disrupts. You know what I mean?
Do you know what?
The brainwaves of the players.
I don't know what I was watching. On YouTube, right? And a Spurs fan called in to some channel, and he said, "Even the badge lets me know we're failures."
Yeah.
He said, "Arsenal have the cannon. I don't even know what Man City have." But he said something about them. He said, "Liverpool have what? You guys have a bird? The bird,
the live bird, yeah."
Yeah. Man United have the devil on their crest, right? And he said, "Us, we have a chicken sitting
on the beach ball,
sitting on what looks like a basketball. It's not even a right sport."
Nah, it was a beach ball because it's soft.
He said, "Just the badge alone lets everyone knows that we're losers. When you see that badge, you go, sit on a freaking ball, like why?"
But you know what? Imagine if you both getting how dead that final will be. You both have been poor this season.
I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see that still. That would just be funny.
I won't.
That would be funny.
I think it's gonna go to penalties because they both ain't gonna score in it.
No, with our goalkeepers, there'll be a goals.
Because correct me if I'm wrong. Whoever finishes fifth, if one of these two bowlers win, they have to drop down to Europa.
Correct.
I remember I read that. Yeah, I would love that to be Man City, but
I don't think it's gonna happen, man.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Man City are just they're just about getting it together towards the end.
But you know what would be funny for me? If we win it, sending Chelsea back to sixth place again for 2 seasons in a row.
But I think they get into Europa this time, innit?
Yeah, Europa this time. But still, it's the fact that last season.
So what happens to Chelsea if Chelsea win the Conference League, which they should? Oh yeah, they get Europa. Yeah,
they get Europa anyway.
Yeah.
There's no improvement for them. Now I don't want to. I'll be honest. I don't want to see. Give me any other team apart from Tottenham, because quite frankly, I think Tottenham had our number this season.
Yeah, but
they beat you.
You see the thing, yeah. You're talking about
right.
Chelsea. Chelsea can still finish third. They're only 2 points off Newcastle, you know.
They're not far off.
Yeah, but so is Nottingham Forest the same thing with a game in hand as well. Actually, when Nottingham Forest playing their next game? Isn't it today?
No, because remember they played. They got knocked out by City.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. But you know what? Saying that, I'm looking at the table now. You see if City come and overtake Arsenal. Your man has got something to answer for, my friend.
You're getting greedy now.
You're getting greedy.
You're getting greedy. How greedy? Eh? This guy collects the title. He wants Spurs to win the thing. Yeah, and then and that's not enough.
He's been asking for one thing for the last 5 weeks. Yeah, that's Arsenal Guard of Honor. He's got that now. Yeah. But he's like, nah, it's not enough. I want Tottenham to win. I want Tottenham to win the European trophy. I want Man City to overtake them. Like, come on, man.
No, I said if they do. I do want Spurs to win that Europa League. I do. I am not gonna lie. And I'll say it on camera, and I'm saying it proud. So come on, Spurs.
Oh my. So what are you saying? You need Odegaard to get his camera out, yeah? For the Guard of Honor, and you know what I mean? Make sure
yeah, come on. It. Yeah, I remember I saw it in 2020 when Arteta was in phase 1. We're in phase 7 now. I need to see that Guard of Honor again. Hold
on. Arteta was manager when you last won it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come on. We're outside.
So hold on. You might win whatever many years, yeah, without winning the league. Won it. Yeah. Finished in Man City.
Yeah.
Your manager left. Another one came in and won it again. And manager's still waiting out there.
In phase 7
like,
or 8.
The process.
They're waiting out there like Oliver. Is it Oliver Twist or whatever? Is just saying, you know what I mean?
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Trust the process, bro. That's the motto.
No, come on, you're forgetting in that time they've won 1 FA Cup and 2 community shields, bro. They're doing bits.
We'll kick you off the street. You bring up this community shield nonsense.
That is criminal. That is just criminal. Mentioning
he's a nasty
guy, shield, bro.
Absolutely
It
nothing.
wasn't me that mentioned it. It's their own manager that done it. It wasn't no AI thing. He was in
Bro,
the
their
interview
manager-
that said
Never
it.
sat there confident with a smile.
Yeah.
Bro, this is the same manager that was complaining about the ball in the Carabao Cup, blood. Like,
Well, do you know what?
You know what I mean?
Is there anything else you want to say about the Palace game? I know we went a bit all over the place, but
No. I got distracted complaining about Carlo and that, but now I'm fine. I'm all right. We're Palace in the final, but boy, against Man City.
Yeah, but you.
I hope
you
we did. I hope they
I
do.
hope
I hope
no. I
Oh,
hope we
no,
get that.
with that
score.
foolishness we done over there, boy. Yo, we were cooked, boy. But
You know what?
Hope-
I hope you win
hopefully
that
it's
trophy. You know that. You know what? I hope you win that trophy,
Mm.
because if you win that trophy, yeah, and this man don't win Europa League, he's not gonna hear the end of it. Because that means both our teams have won something here, and he's won nothing. So no,
Brother?
I am on you.
So hold on a second, right?
I'll tell
So
you
let
what,
me
I'll
get
tell-
this straight.
Let me tell you another thing.
For the one season in 3, we don't win a trophy. Now you want to come after me, bro? This is madness, bro.
We both got brand new managers, me and you, innit?
But this is the thing as well. Yeah,
They're
like,
not expected to win anything. They're just expected to
Exactly.
try and survive.
Yep.
I think, yes, we both got new managers. Slightly different situations, though. Slightly different situations and slightly different teams as well. That's all I'm just saying. You just like to say the blank statement and think there's no context involved. Nah, cuz there's big
that's nasty
context
work,
involved, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, who in Man United gets into the Liverpool team? Bruno, maybe.
Only Bruno.
So maybe. I think that's it.
Bruno ahead of who?
I think that's it.
Slumber side, bro.
Now that Bruno ahead of slow style. I ain't gonna lie. I would damn.
You know what? It's the running for me. I don't know.
Stop it.
Let's not do that. Let's
Hey,
not do
listen,
that.
he's
Let's
the
not do
listen.
that.
Hey, that's
He's-
stopping right
hey,
there, bro.
Let's not do that, bro. Let's
He's a
not do that, bro.
title
Let's
winning,
not
bro.
do this.
Nah,
Title
bro.
winning
You were
player, bro.
moaning
So
about
what's
this guy in January.
Brother,
Hey, don't do
First
that. Don't
Hungarian
do that.
Let's
to
not
win
do
the
that.
Premiership
Because, brother,
title, mate.
so what's
First
like,
Hungarian, I don't care.
Nah.
I don't care.
So what's like runs more than Perlo, but you know
What is
I
that
mean? You put him
underbelly
ahead of-
thing?
You ain't gonna put him in.
Underbelly.
The nastiest use of underbelly, you know. That's a diabolical use. That's a red flag for that one, man. Mad thing. But you know what? You say that about Palace winning, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, yeah? I've still got that clip of that Spurs fan on that stream that was losing it, yeah, against the Palace man. When did you finish above us? Hey, how can you chat, bruv? Yo, I might find all his old channel, blood, and I'm posting on his thing, fam. Yeah, because yo,
Oh, I remember that
anyhow,
video. Oh my god.
anyhow,
You know what? He
wins
was
a
being
trophy.
disrespectful as
Yeah,
well.
because anyhow, Palace wins a trophy and finish above you at the same time as well.
Well, you're definitely finishing above them, innit?
Let's chat.
Let's not even.
Let's chat. You know what I mean? Let's have a talk, boy, because it's looking kind of spooky still. But anyway, it is what it is. Not gonna lie, boys. I didn't watch any other football apart from what we talked about.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch this game completely. Let's just say there was a part of me that fell asleep, right? And there was a big part of me that just about was there for the last 25 minutes when I didn't even realize that we were a man up. But I just saw United camped in their half and doing loads of crosses and stuff. But what I'll take out of this, right? Almost damn near immediately. But I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again. We might actually need to get a new goalkeeper first. It might actually have to be more important than a striker.
Say that again.
No. The reason why I'm saying this is because we're already going for a striker first, but I'm sitting here thinking they might have to change that plan still. Or in fact, the striker's only 30 mil. Pull something out of the hat and get another goalkeeper. Because I'm sick of this guy going down in Kalana payments, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. I'm sick of having to explain to people that this guy's hefty, bro. He's a heavy you, and yet falling down, it's like gravity. It's like he's fighting gravity. How can you be heavy but slow to get down on the floor? Pause.
I'm with VH on this one.
I'm not responding to that one the same way I've responded before, right? Because it's worthy of the same response. But Someone shoots near post. I know it's hard. I know it's a hard shot. I'm not even expecting him to save it. But when the ball's gone past you and your hand is still up there instead of down there where it's meant to be to attempt to save it, I'm even sitting there thinking, you know what, Nana, you shouldn't have dived. You should have just watched it like you normally do. Because it was that embarrassing. You should have just done and watched it like you normally do. There's no point you saving it, especially that I have to see you go down in stages, right? And then there was a nasty free kick. The guy took from the right hand side. It hit the cross. It hit the post, right? Onana was basically there. In fact, it was probably 10 yards away. And he got there after the balls hit the post. So you know if that was on target, it was going in. And he dived, Xuda. He dived. He went,
so the nosy mate is away.
Brother, that's what he did. He went, like that, tried to reach for it. And he got there after it hit the post. In fact, it hit the post and gone out there before he touched the post himself, trying to save it. So I just looked at it and said, we should be 2-0.
Yo, Inter must be thinking, we actually have a keeper now. Eh?
I'm not.
Imagine Inter Milan reached the Champions League final with this man.
With who?
Summer, the guy from Bayern Munich, who was on a free, by the way.
No, he's talking about
I'm talking about with your man. I said Onana. I said they reached the Champions League final with Onana.
Yeah, but
they must be like, rah, how did we do that?
Because I think when he transferred to United, the money was so good, he
started eating. Him and Luke Shaw.
I didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
You said it there, boy.
They both eat heavy pounded yam for a game. Both of them, they're eating together. How can you wear a shirt and your stomach almost looks like mine? But you're the one that trains. You're the one that trains. You're the one that has chefs. You're the one that have people to check your weight and your BMI and all the rest of that stuff. And you look almost the same size as me.
Did the Indians take all that?
I know. He must have seen that nutritionist and said, hey, "My friend, get out of here."
Both of them, bro.
What is this? Their own personal ones? Because Indians would have got rid of that.
No. Ineos still kept the chef. They got rid of the other stuff. I don't even know if they did.
What is it? Ineos got the auntie from the whole party, boy.
So yeah, like that's the two negative I'm gonna concentrate on. I've already talked about Højlund doing the post after scoring, right? I'm just glad we didn't lose that game because I think Bournemouth have had our numbers for not even just this season, for a while. They've had our number. So
you got a good manager as well.
Yeah, he's a good manager. I think.
I hope he does. I hope he doesn't go to Spurs because obviously Spurs will be looking at sacking my man. But are they looking at sacking him? Because obviously they're approaching a final, so they probably don't want to make that mistake again.
Basically, if he wins, I think he keeps his job. If he wins, I think he keeps his job.
No, I don't think so. Still,
I think that's the poison chalice.
Look at what happened with Ten Hag. Ten Hag won the trophy. They kept him. And
that was a mistake. To get rid of him. That was a mistake for United. For what United fans and the board want United to be, that was a clear mistake. But Tottenham winning a European trophy, they're not going to keep that man. They're 100% keeping it.
No, I don't think so. I think they're going to get rid of him. But you was part of the United fans, though, because you gave him an extra 10, 15 games, didn't you?
No, I was judging him. I was judging him before the final. I said I'll be fair. No, shut up. Anyway, I said I'll be fair in it, right? People were saying I wasn't giving. I said, okay, cool.
Actually, saying that, I've seen because when your man Amarin came in, and obviously it was a disaster from the start. I was seeing obviously just it's the players. Don't watch the manager. It's the players. It was quite consistent amongst the whole spectrum of your fans. Even the Ten Hag inners were like giving my man a chance here. But of recent, I've seen the patience is gone now. I'm seeing some Amarin out is strong. I'm just trying to check the temperature. Where are you right now?
On the fence. I don't need to know. See this also. Go on.
No. So my honest answer is right, and I think I've been very consistent with this.
There's a lot of bullshit when he starts off like this, but go on, Abs.
No. Hey, you.
All right, cool. I'm not saying
temper that ego on you. Temper that ego on you. Anyway,
bruv, talk to me nice.
I have been very consistent.
Over here. Talk to me nice, bro.
Right? I've been very consistent with it, right? We can't ask a manager with minimum training time during the season to change formation, get these guys fit, get results. And oh, by the way, we're not going to buy you any players to help you along your journey until the end of the season. So he has to have the summer, he has to have preseason, and he has to have next season. How can we judge this man when every other manager before him has spent at least 200 million in the first season and preseason before starting? And so this is the one guy we're gonna go, yeah, well, no.
So then, all right, hold on.
Let me finish this part. Let me finish this part. You guys forced this guy to come here. So who do you have to replace him with? Because you have to have a replacement now. Who's going to replace him? Southgate? It's going to go well.
Get the waistcoat, boy. He's going to have the red waistcoat.
Because realistically, that's all you have. Again, I don't know if people have played football before. I don't know. Or maybe people understand how the schedule of the league is. He basically almost has just... Man's talking about... Nagelsmann is not coming to any club. He's rejected almost everyone attempting to talk to him. So, no. Right? Glasner, seriously? The guy that just taken Crystal Palace to a final. You think we're going to get him out of that?
You're United. You're United.
It's Man United, though.
You know what I'm saying? Tell him again. Tell him again.
You could probably get him.
You see the thing is, yeah? You could do your banter thing and your side-eye comments, yeah? It's not going to affect me because after that Ten Hag debacle, yeah, I'm just trying to be neutral with everything. I don't see that happening. Maybe it can.
But you're United. You're second most successful club in the Prem. So what? You can't attract a manager from Crystal Palace.
Hold on. Did you just say in the Prem? I think you want to correct that, right?
We're the most successful.
We're joint one in the Prem. But if you're doing overall trophies in England, UK, then yes, you're on top. Yeah, you can't be second when you're on 20 with the same club that's on 20.
But we're talking about all-around trophies.
Okay, so all right, you corrected it.
So you knew what I was talking about. But if you were to be stupid, all right, cool, let's be stupid.
No, you said Prem.
But anyway, as I had a point before you tried to bypass me. So what you're saying, we can only judge Amran after he spends 200 million. We
can only judge him after he's had a preseason and transfer window. That's me personally.
Right, well, he's had one transfer window, but we'll scrap that one.
Brother, you being serious?
How much
they bought him in heaven for 1 million, and Dogu, who was in Lecce, having a relegation battle.
How much was he?
Window, bro.
How much was he?
13. Was it 13 or 20? Something like that.
It's light. Tell me, brother.
It's light.
It's light.
Doesn't even really fix our issues, but okay, we've got them both. Thanks, but that's not what we needed to go up.
All right, so we'll scrap that window just to get you through what you're saying. So you see, come the summer now, if he doesn't spend 200 million and has a bad season, we can't judge him.
No, pre-season. I remember I came up with 3.
But you
pre-season, hold on, pre-season, his players or players that fit his system, and then give him time. I'm not saying the whole season, right? But I'm definitely going to give him time. I'm not putting 10 games down or any foolishness like that again. Because again, it's still...
That's the foolishness that you bought here, bro.
I did that. I give that to Ten Hag because he was there for 2 seasons.
But you're the one that bought that foolishness here, brother. All right.
Amran is going to have at least November, December. I'll have a look at him then and be, bro, what we doing?
That's roughly about 10, 12 games again?
No. 15 to 20. Let's not do that. Right? Because obviously I'm including wherever cups we're in. So I'll give him to November, December. I'll make a decision of maybe maybe he's the right one.
What cups you're in? So you're talking about.
So basically, you're saying you're gonna assess it this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a look this year. I'm saying I'll make a final decision, but I'll be honest. You know me, I'm honest enough to go, oh, boy, it's not looking good. It's like, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest enough to go, it's not looking good.
Okay. Remember this is because this is starred right now. Yeah. Remember what you're saying.
Hold on. Obi, you can't not talk.
Woo!
You cannot
dragged in, man.
You cannot talk about trust the process, big man.
Obi, come in here, stand up and salute when you talk to me, brother. Come in here. I want a guard of honor from you with your hand like this to your head. Let's go, Obi. Yeah, where you been, brother? You've been hiding. What, because you're going further in the Champions League? You think you could come back in here? Get out of here, bruv.
Mad.
Obi, just don't talk, please. For the love of God, right? 3 years of finishing bridesmaids to 2 different people. Stop it, man. I don't even want to hear you and trust the process. Because I'm not interested. Right? But yeah, I'll give him a fair crack of the whip.
Yeah.
Right? Give him enough time. We're not saying we're going to give him the whole season, but let's just let's be balanced with our judgment.
Yeah, so what? If they don't give him a decent transfer fee, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, like they don't support him properly in the transfer window.
Yeah, so we don't judge him if they don't.
Bro, if they don't support him in the transfer window, we're still gonna have to judge him. But boy, I have to put some context in that. And then if they don't support him in the transfer window, then we're utterly screwed. Because who are you gonna bring and then not support again in the transfer window and expect to do wonders with this guys? That's everyone that's saying Amorim now. I'm asking them, who's your preferred guy? Be realistic. So when I'm hearing things like Nagelsmann, who's turned down how many jobs and said he's happy at Germany.
Do you know? But you know what? I hear what you're saying. But you remember when United fans were reminding me. Remember, Amorim turned you down and come to us, brother. I'm so glad for that.
We know he didn't turn you down. Or basically, they couldn't reach an agreement because
he wanted about 300 million.
He's got his mic muted, but Amorim now. What's he saying?
Yo.
It's VH.
No, let me say something. Man.
Good.
Abs. This guy can go on. He can go on mute because he knows he's wrong, innit? What has Amorim shown you? What has he shown you that you want to buy into? You want to give him November, December. By that time, the season will be over. We'll probably be 15, 16, 17 in the relegation battle. Why give him that time? He hasn't showed me nothing to buy into. This guy, he's worse than Ten Hag. At least Ten Hag, I saw some signs. I ain't seen nothing from this guy. Nothing. Bring Thomas Frank in or something, bro. Please. Bro,
What happened to De Zerbi? You used to say De Zerbi.
No, do you know who I want though? For real, I'm not. You might know don't laugh here, but this is the truth, bro. This is my idol. Okay, I'll give you my ideal and my realistic. Okay, right, you're ready to hear this. My ideal is Nagelsmann or Hansi Flick. Yeah, don't chill. My realistic. This is like realistic. I would want Glasner or Thomas Frank. This is the truth. They're good managers. Proper managers. I'm telling you, we get those two. The thing is, next season, I think if Amorim tweaks a couple of things in the system, we can win the league. No, I'm not win. Challenge the league. Sorry, challenge. Chill.
Yeah. That. You know what? Yeah.
What did I say to you on the phone, Sean?
Come out.
He says a point. Come out
the whole thing. Yeah, that was.
This is
a red card. That was a red card.
He says a point that you're
going all right.
Agree with, right? He says a point that you can agree with. Then it's followed with something that just what are we thinking? And by the way, sorry, just to add context as well, more context. When I said that we're gonna give him a chance, my overall aim for next season is top 6. I'm not saying he's going to just magically turn the thing up and start challenging. He's not there. He doesn't have the players for it. So I can't.
But what if he does get the players for it?
Even if let's say he gets 5 players, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're still probably going to have Onana in goal. We're probably still going to have Maguire in the starting lineup. Like, it's not over.
It's Maguire. Yeah. Come on.
Has Maguire been bad this season?
I'm not saying he's bad, but every season he gets older, he's going to get worse, right? But I'm saying, like,
you are an ungrateful cockroach, you know that.
Oh my god, cockroach!
Yeah,
are you fucking all right?
You are a ungrateful cockroach, man.
But anyway, like I said, there's still quite a few players that will need to tweak and change and all the rest of that. For instance, if we go to next season and we've got 5 players and we don't get a wing back, then we're going to be stuck with Ahmad or Delo. They're not good enough either.
What, you got that
Delo, Luke Shaw had literally been Maguire to an extent. Have literally
that cross Luke Shaw put in. I don't know what he was doing on the right hand side, but that's the only bit of play I can remember apart from the goal from your game. Yeah,
he did another good cross on the left, but
no. This wasn't a good one.
Yeah. I know that wasn't a good cross.
I was like, bro, I don't even know how you do it. As a professional.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? I'm going to give him a chance. My overall target, I mean, some people are saying just being the top half of the table. I get that, right? Some people said, oh, anywhere from 6 and above. I get that. Mine is top 6, right? Mine is top 6. And then if he gets that, it's a work in progress. We go to the next season, and then I'm going to challenge him a little bit more and say, okay,
it's magic because you know, and this is the last thing before we cut. Like, when you say top 6, like in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, that's a fair kind of thing.
It's not.
But as you were saying, I just started to deep. I was like, hold on. I started to think of the top 6 teams, even this season. Like, are you man going to finish above them? I don't know, boy. I don't know about that.
That's the challenge.
That don't sound realistic, boy.
Well, that's the challenge. That's the challenge. He's gonna, if he gets the 5 players or the 4 or 5 players that he desperately needs in this first team, then I am gonna look at him like that. So that's the challenge he has.
Yeah, but I think to think about it, the way that he wants to play, you're gonna have to be signing the next Vincent Kompany, the next Vinicius Junior, the next Haaland for it to work.
We don't need to do all that, right? Unfortunately,
I think you do.
Bro,
you do.
No. United's way of dealing with transfers now is to buy hot prospects, right?
So
I think Cunha's
what
probably.
prospects have you bought?
No, I'm saying that's what it seems like they're going for. They want.
But which ones have you bought?
I don't know about
Heaven. Heaven is meant to be a hot prospect.
I'm not gonna lie. When I look at your squad,
Euro's meant to be a hot prospect.
When I look at your squad,
first team player.
Thing is, when you say a hot prospects and I look at your squad let's just delete the hot. Just call it prospect because I don't know what's. There's nothing that's screaming to me a hot prospect in that squad, brother. That's just prospect. Yeah. If anything, the hot prospects that you have here is the one that you loaned out to Sunderland and then brought him back. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say Euro is one of them.
Yeah, hold on. You see UOB. I don't want to hear nothing from you, big man, because you're very calm. You've been waiting 5 seasons for this process. So if I was you, I'd just hold it right down. I got venom for you, my friend, because
on that note, boy. I think it's time to cut because we'll be able to see how.
We're not gonna let Obi come in and
he's had how long to come in, bro? You know what I mean?
He's not trying to come in.
Obi, come in, bro. Like Sean wants to speak to you, bro. He wants to plan the God of Honor thing with you. How are you gonna do it?
You have to catch him on God of Honor time. You have to catch him on God of Honor time, then. He ain't coming in. He ain't coming in. Do you know what I mean? He's shirking responsibility, bottling like his team. It is what it is. Anyway. Stay hydrated. You know what I mean? Very important. Very important. Anyway, make sure you hit that like button, yeah? Get those likes up. You know what I mean? Yeah, we need to get to 1,000 subs. Get them subs up as well. And we'll catch you again later. Peace. Look at SAS, boy. My days.
Premier League champions.
Foolish man. Allow it, man. Peace.